It just arrived the other day, and we're going to shave with it coming up next. Hi YouTubers and wet shavers everywhere, it's Mark@GeorgeJune.com. I'm back with another video. Well, I'm going to have a shave this morning. I'm going to use my Vikings Blade Emperor adjustable razor. I love this. Nice and heavyweight, adjusts from 1 to 9. Has that great dual head, a sculpted comb on this side, straight comb on this side, twist open. Love this razor. I'm also going to use a Supermax Blue Diamond razor blade. These are nice. I get some nice smooth shaves from these. I'm going to use my Yankee 30mm shaving brush. Yeah, I'm going to put that in the sink right now. Got some water there, right there. Let that soak. I'm going to finish it off with an Ozma alum block and something new that just arrived. Avon Wild Country Aftershave Splash. Yeah, they are making this again. I'll have a link below where you can get this from Avon. I had new old stock. This is brand new. So I bought 3 bottles of this just to tuck away, because I don't know if they're making this in limited quantities and they're not going to make it after the holidays or what's going on. But yeah, so Avon Wild Country, and also some Avon Wild Country aftershave balm for upstairs and maybe on the face also, because the scents are identical. So that's great. So what am I going to use to build a lather? Well, a lot of viewers have asked me to get this and to try this, and it arrived last week, and we're going to shave with it this morning. And this is my first time shaving with it. I'm going to go ahead and open this box for the very, very first time right here and show you what we got right here. Let's get that open. And there it is, a Spieck shaving stick. That's right, yeah. Hang on, let me get rid of this. All right, there it is, Spieck shaving stick, brand new, never been opened. I've never used this before, and I'm really looking forward to using it. I've heard great things about it. Bought this on Amazon. I believe the price was $8, $10, something like that. Not entirely sure, but here we go. We're gonna open this up. Spieck, yeah. Check that out, huh? Really, this is a shaving stick right there. Okay. So let's open this guy up here and see what we get for our money. Okay, so we got a little bit of a instruction sheet here, I guess. Oh no, it's actually just an ad for their other products. Okay, that's kind of neat, and some information on the back. All right, and here it is. Okay, well, very similar to what Palmolive offers. It's just foil wrap and a plastic base so you can grasp hold of it and apply it to your face. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to open this up just to take a look at it and get some scent. I'm going to peel it back a little bit here. Okay, wow, very nice. Has a classic scent. That's the only way I can describe it. Very soap-like classic scent. Well, okay, let's get to it. Let's wet the face and let's try the shaving stick. Okay. All right, I had a good hot shower. This is peeled off, so here we go. This is good and wet. Can't really describe it. It's sort of close to Tabak if you've used Tabak. Okay. I like to go in upward strokes like that to try to lift the whisker a little bit. All right, I've heard great things about the lathering quality of this, so that's why I'm using my bigger brush here. Let's just give that a few shakes. Maybe add some water, I don't know, first time using it. Here we go. I am going to add a little bit of water to the brush. There we go. Yeah, that's making that's making a beautiful lather. That's really nice. Really nice and thick. Looks like it's going to have some good cushion. I'm expecting good slickness, but man, that is really terrific. Maybe a little more water just to, I'm going to do a little pumping right here. Let's see how much I can pull off of the brush here. Oh yeah, that's got some good. That's made a good lather. Maybe it's a little more here. Wow, I'm gonna have a lot of nice protection, that's for sure. Let me rinse my hand off. Wow, that's that's good. And it's got a nice classic scent. That's the only way I can describe it. Nothing comes to mind. It's a classic barbershop scent, but it doesn't overwhelm. It's, there really isn't much right there right now, but it is a clean, soap-like scent. Very, very clean. Very barbershop-esque. All right, there's my Supermax. Just drop it in like that. All right, there it is. All right, okay, so we're gonna set this to about 5.5. I don't know if you can see that. It's about 5.5. I know, kind of hard to see there in the lighting here. So it's at 5.5, and I'm gonna use a sculpted comb for the first pass. I'm gonna get run under some hot water here. And rinse it in the sink just to bring it to temperature. All right, here we go. 30 degrees, a light touch. Let the razor do all the work, gentlemen. That is so nice and smooth. That is really nice and smooth. Boy, this is nice. This is great shaving soap. That is such a nice smooth pass. Wow. Boy, that's terrific. That is really just a smooth pass. Usually I flip to the straight side to do my neck, but it's at 5.5, and I guess I had so much protection there on the neck that I didn't think to flip it over. It was so smooth. A lot of slickness there. I can kind of go over my chin a little bit. Now I'm gonna flip it to the straight edge to do under the nose. All right, that's the first pass done. Let's rinse. Okay. Nice first pass, nice mild mid-range first pass for me with this razor. Hopefully I didn't pull all the lather out of the bristles last time, but looks like I'm getting more here. There's enough there. Oh yeah. Yeah, plenty in the brush. Plenty in the brush. Look at that. Well, this Spieck lathers wonderfully well, and I hope I've pronounced that correctly, Spieck. This lathers really, really well. I mean, look how wow. That's great. Maybe a little water, maybe a little water. Oh, that's terrific. That really is great. All right, we're going to get my razor here, and we're going to go from 5.5 down to 4. And I'm going to use the sculpted side throughout this pass. We're going to go east to west across the grain. This is so smooth. This is such a smooth shave. I probably could have turned it up to 6, maybe even 7, but this is giving me some wonderful, wonderful protection. I think it's a combination of the lather and the razor. The razor is just so smooth. Oh man, that's nice. All right, and I'm going to turn to the, now I'm going to use a sculpted side for underneath the nose and get the nostrils, those little bits there, that sort of thing. Rule of thumb is you don't want to shave where there's no cream, because that's you may develop some irritation, that sort of thing. But there's enough slickness here to where I can do that and really not fear any irritation, especially with this razor and at that setting. Really smooth and comfortable. So, you know what? The alum block will tell the tale, but I don't think that I risked any irritation there at all. Let's rinse. All right. You know, it's been such a smooth, mild shave. I'm going to do a quick third pass cleanup at a low setting. I've got just enough here. I want to show you how much I've got in the brush yet. Probably just as much. Let's pull some off here, like that. Okay, see? Pull a little bit more off here. Oh yeah, I got plenty here. This lathers as well as any of the other shave sticks I've had. And I know I pulled a lot out of the bristles on the first pass, but I just wanted to see how much lather was generated. And it generated quite a bit, but you can see that there's a lot there. Just pulling some off here. Look at that. That's terrific. And you can do that if you want to. I mean, you know, this is what I do every once in a while. If I feel that the flow through of the brush isn't working for whatever reason, I'll just gently pull a little bit right off and then put it on there. I mean, why not? It's the same thing as working up a lather in the palm of your hand. Similar kind of a thing. You know, when you work a lather up in the palm of your hand, you have it here, you're kind of scooping it out, or you're removing from the brush. It's all right there. So, 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. I mean, look how much I have there. That's nice. And I still have some in there. I could probably get some touch-up if I needed to get some touch-up. All right. Okay, so I'm going to set this We're at 4. I'm going to turn this down to about 3. And I'm going to use the straight side throughout this pass. We're going to go south to north against the grain. That's really, really mild. That's nice and mild. Probably hear just a little bit of that whisker cleaning up, but the lower setting really, and the blade and the straight edge allows me to go against the grain here on my lip without snagging any of those hairs right there in the corner. Nice. Really, just nice and smooth, really nice and smooth. The blade was just perceptible enough to where it's getting some of that, some of the extra whisker that might be a little higher than in certain areas. But certainly I was done after 2 passes, but the 3rd pass was really enjoyable. That's why I did it. And I wanted to see how much lather was in the brush as well for a 3rd pass. All right, let's rinse. Wow, that was great. Really nice. Boy, what a nice, smooth, close, comfortable shave I had this morning. Very, very, very nice. All right, we're going to go with my 2 final rinses, one warm, one cold. Just waiting for it to warm up a little bit. Here's my warm water rinse. Well, that was kind of deceptive in that I didn't think there was a lot of slickness there, but there was. After I rinsed a few more, rinsed with a few more splashes, then I could perceive that the slickness was really on there. It just wasn't as noticeable as some of the other shave soaps and shave sticks I've used. But yeah, it took a little bit to take the slickness down, get rid of it. But really nice, smooth result. All right, here's my cold water rinse. Boy, that's refreshing. That's really, really refreshing. I enjoyed that. Very nice. Wow. Got a clean, fresh towel waiting for me right here. That was a smooth shave. I mean, no nicks, no cuts, no irritation. And oh man, what a smooth, that is a smooth result. That's BBS. That really is. That's a BBS shave. You know what they say, don't chase the BBS, or don't try to find the BBS. The BBS will find you. Well, the BBS found me this morning. Really, really nice. Wow. And those settings on the razor were perfect for me. And at times, you might think, well, is the blade, like you have the lower settings, is the blade shaving? Yeah, it is. It's just that this is a really smooth razor. It can be imperceptible at times, but yes, it's shaving. And you probably got a little bit of audible feedback on that 3rd pass. Really terrific, terrific. All right, Osma Alum block. Let's see what kind of feedback we got, especially on the nostrils. But man, I mean, my chin is great. Corners of the mouth, underneath the nostril, everything is absolutely wonderful. So let me run some cold water on this alum block. I'm running it under some cold water, and we'll see what kind of feedback we get. Knock down any nicks, micro abrasions, that sort of thing. Okay, a couple of zings here and there. A couple of zings, maybe 3 or 4 zings, which tells me I had a really close shave. But in areas I didn't expect. Underneath the nostrils, nothing. I mean, nice and clean there. All right. No stinging or zinging there. A couple of zings here and there. Tells me I got a nice close shave. Also tells me I don't have any irritation or anything along those lines. I'm just going to dry this off. And I have a dish here, as you know if you've watched my channel. Just put that in there, let that air dry, and it'll be ready for tomorrow morning shave. I really do love using an alum block as part of my post-shave routine. It really does help. It gives me the feedback and tells me if the razor and the blade I've used is too aggressive, or if the soap didn't give me enough protection, that sort of thing. But this soap gave me a lot of wonderful protection, good cushion, good slickness. Let me, I'm just gonna go right to the aftershave splash because I'm kind of talking here while this sets up. Talk a little more about the soap. It really is a good performer. Now that's, this was like $8-10 on Amazon. Yeah, that's a little pricey for this, where you can get, $12 gets you, 12 sticks of Arco, for gosh sakes. So this one stick is kind of pricey, but again, it's got that nice, classic, aromatic, barbershop quality to it. Really terrific scent. And it made the lather very quickly, gave me great cushion. Really, I mean, it was great. Nice, very nice. I know someone's counting the number of times I say nice. Okay, so I think I'm trying to avoid it this morning, but that's okay. The shave overall was nice. It was great. All right, here's some Wild Country right here. I'm just going to put some right there like that. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that's great. That's great. I was just being very careful about putting it back on the counter here because I've got a towel here to deaden the sound while I'm doing these videos, so I didn't want that to topple over from being put there. Not well balanced, I guess is what I want to say. Okay, so here's some of the Wild Country Aftershave Balm here for upstairs and also for downstairs. Great scent, nice balm. We could put a little here if need be, but the splash was great. It gave me a little oomph there, meaning that the alcohol did some nice work. Great shave. really terrific shave. I'm very surprised by Spieck. This is a really nice shaving stick. Is it worth the money? Well, I'm sure in Europe it's probably less expensive than it is here in the States. Like I say, $8 to $10 for this. But you know what? If it gives me a lot of shaves and everything, I mean, if I get a lot of shaves from it, then it's worth it. And if I rotate it with some of my other shaving sticks, then it'll last me a good long time because I won't be using it every single day. If I want to use it every single day, this would be a nice choice. And again, it's got that classic barbershop scent. I think the Wild Country complemented it very well. I was hoping it would, and yes, it did. And of course, the Vikings Blade Emperor Razor gave me a wonderful, close, smooth, irritation-free shave. This is a great razor. Nice heavyweight feel to it as well. But star of the show is the Spieck Shaving Stick. You know what? It is pricey at $8 to $10. I'll put the price below here, right on the screen, what I paid for it, but I'm thinking was $8 to $10 because it arrived last week and I've been wanting to do this video for some time now. And you know, yeah, it's on the high side, but it looks like you'll get a lot of shaves out of it because a little bit looks like it'll go a long way, and usually I'm good for 2 passes. So if I were to use a little less in application, I'd have more than enough for lather for 2 passes. So yeah, I think it'll work out. I think it'll be long lasting, and when you look at the long-term use and the amount you'll use per shave, it probably is worth the $10, and it works out to be, you know, pennies a shave. So hey, Spieck Shave Stick, a really, really nice shave stick. It's got a wonderful classic barbershop scent. That's the only way I can describe it right now. It hit me that way, as a classic barbershop scent. It is a nice, fresh soap scent. I really, really enjoyed the scent. And it doesn't overwhelm. It doesn't hit you over the head. It's there, and it gives you a really, really nice, terrific shave. All right, hey, that's it. Thanks very, very much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. Please share, please subscribe, please like. Hit that bell so it'll give you a yell the next time I upload a video. Comment below. Let me know. Thank you to all my viewers who have been recommending this to me all these years and months. I really do appreciate it. Check out my blog, georgetoon.com/blog, for my comic strip George, other cartoons, other videos like this. Check out my Amazon product page at amazon.com/shop/marksradio, where you'll find all these products that I use on this channel, that I review on this channel, organized and categorized, so you can find everything in a snap very, very easily. Thanks again for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. I'll see you again real soon.